I'm tired of being afraid to go swimming because I might get sick.
I'm tired of finding garbage in the Congaree River.
I'm tired of waste treatment plants being so negligent. I'm tired of declining fish populations.
I'm tired of water pollution.
Many people think that water pollution is a problem that they have no control over. The blame often falls on large corporations and government agencies. This video will show you very differently.
Here behind 5 Points by Saluda Avenue, there's a creek here behind our backyard, and as you can see, it's pretty infested with man-made trash and pollutants that are affecting our water supply.
The pollution in this little tributary to the Congaree River is very bad. There's a waste pipe running right through it. You can imagine the implications that would have on the water quality if it leaked. This is only one of many tributaries to the Congaree River, and this is a prime example of how local pollution can affect our water sources. As you can see in this video, local water pollution is a problem that we face every day. All of the pollution that was in that creek was caused by day-to-day Columbia citizens. This is a problem because little creeks like that are tributaries to the Columbia Canal. The Columbia Canal gives us tap water for drinking. The contamination of this water makes it more costly for the government to get the water up to drinking standards.
So the Congaree River is such a major part of Columbia. The monitoring of its quality is very high, recently has been. It's a large hub for many different species of wildlife. It's big for families and people who enjoy swimming and fishing, but the problem with dumping into the Saluda River has been the problem that's been going on for over 15 years.
Normally do you come down here? You come out here to the Congaree River a lot?
Yeah, we usually come down here and fish. Sometimes go float the river in some tubes. I like to bring my kayak down here.
It's pretty nice, but what if I told you that it actually tested positive for levels of bacteria this year, levels of E. coli, spread out all throughout the different watersheds in the Congaree? How does that make you feel? Were you aware of that?
That would be horrible. I had no clue of that. We should know about that. I swim in this water and I eat the fish out of this water. A lot of other people do the same, so they should really let everyone know before we come down and do that.
Back in January, actually, the Congaree River Keeper, who's in charge of keeping data for all of the levels of bacteria and all that, finally filed a federal lawsuit against one of the Carolina Water Services at their treatment plant off of I-20, which had been dumping water into the Saluda River and contributed into the main source of the Congaree. This dumping, raised bacteria levels, posed health risks for people who wanted to swim. It contributed to really just decrease in the quality of habitat for live animals and for fish and any wildlife along the Congaree. It really wasn't until late in this year that they finally got a response for it, but that pollution really just had a huge impact, especially on the wild trout population, which is very prized in the area.
These are some things that you can do at home to prevent the water pollution situation. In your household, you could use fewer chemicals to clean your home. You could dispose of waste properly, and you can avoid using plastic as much as possible. In your yard, you can use pesticides and herbicides as little as possible, and removing concrete surfaces while replacing them with ground cover will help to eliminate runoff.
We really just need to crack down more on these treatment plants and continue to push the envelope in exceeding their permit limits. When you think of it, they're putting the lives of plants, animals, humans, just the environment itself at risk, and they're not thinking about anything but themselves. We have to increase the penalties and fees for when they exceed these limits, or have these smaller, older plants showing up with more modern systems and better their infrastructure and their technology. But really, when it comes down to solutions, The negligence is the biggest part, so it's really up to these firms to better themselves, not only for the economy, but for their community, because they're affecting a lot of people, and they need to understand that they need to protect Columbia.